We arrived in Rome Saturday morning after an overnight flight from JFK, New York. A 30-minute train ride from the airport to the historic district of Rome and our hotel for the next few days. Hotel Ocean is a small boutique hotel on the third floor of a 19th century building. You could tell we were tired, but we were excited to get out and explore Roma. Next stop, search for lunch and the Pantheon.
We survived a long flight. How you feeling, Abby?
Exhausted.
Exhausted? You okay, Will? Yeah. Our first meal in Roma, and we just walked down the street and found it on our way to the we're on our way to the Pantheon. How's it look, sweetie? It's pretty good.
I can eat this. That was good stuff.
Good, Abby?
Yep.
Rome is a very walkable city if you can deal with the heat and crowds. Luckily for us, the few days we were there, the heat was tolerable in the high 80s.
Boy, they're crazy, huh?
Welcome to the huge crowds of the Trevi Fountain. Built in the 1760s, erected on the site of an ancient Roman water source, the endpoint of an aqueduct created in 19 BC. The Pantheon was constructed in 27 BC, made of a new Roman invention, concrete. It was one of the few buildings in ancient Rome that stayed completely intact. It's interesting that we still don't know the original purpose of this remarkable building. Many speculate it's a temple for all the gods. The name Pantheon comes from the Greek and means devoted to all gods. It became a Roman Catholic church in 608 AD when it was donated to the church. was the first city in the world to introduce the idea of free, clean drinking water fountains. Installed around the city in the late 19th century, it continues to have the highest concentration of fountains with over 2,500 scattered around the streets and piazzas.
Cat sanctuary. You see any? Oh.
While Joanne and the kids got some rest at the hotel, I took a photo walk over to the Coliseum before dinner.
That's a whole crab.
Did you know that that was what you were going to get?
Oh, and maybe it's a langostino. I have to figure out how to get the meat out of it.
The next morning I got up at 5 a.m. to head over to the Trevi Fountain to take some pictures at dawn with some soft light, hoping the crowds would be gone, but to my surprise, even at 5:30 a.m. the fountain was filled with people getting photos and video for their social media. After getting some breakfast at the hotel and picking up our tickets, we headed out in search for the entrance to the Roman Forum and ruins.
Look how thick that marble is, too.
Yeah.
I think, well, it's cool. Pretty wild, huh? Oh my gosh, wow, it does, doesn't it?
Almost looks like the Last Supper on the wall here. I believe those are the soldiers, but with the halos around them, they have to be deities, right? Saints
yeah,
or
something.
Roman Forum was a site located at the center of the ancient city of Rome and the location of important religious, political, and social activities. Historians believe people first began publicly meeting in the open forum around 500 BC, when the Roman Republic was founded. It was a good idea to get out early to explore the Roman Forum and ruins. By mid-morning, heading out and walking towards the Colosseum, the crowd started to increase. The Borghese Gallery is one of the world's greatest museums, pound for pound. It's a smaller museum, but it's filled with wall-to-wall with some of the greatest sculptures ever produced. Statues from Bernini and paintings from Rubens, Da Vinci, and Raphael. Our last day in Rome, we headed out early to the Vatican to explore St. Peter's Basilica. We arrived before 9 a.m. and the wait was around 40 minutes. By the time we left, it was several hours long. We planned to enjoy the Vatican in the morning, and in the afternoon we scheduled a tour of the ancient Christian crypts and catacombs in the Basilica of San Martino.
What? Exactly.
The Basilica San Martino is one of the oldest churches in Rome, dating back to the 4th century. It was a Roman villa donated and converted into a church. It was used as a meeting hall for the preparation for the First Council of Nicaea held in 324 AD under the Christian Emperor Constantine. Tomorrow we'll be grabbing the train to the port and boarding the Disney Dream for our Greek island cruise.